The history of asbestos litigation is extensive. Even in the 1800s, there was some indications that asbestos was killing people. In the 30s, there were articles written about people who were exposed to high amounts of asbestos dying from interstitial lung disease, a scarring of the lungs, in other words. Each little asbestos fiber would get into the lungs. The body would not know what to do with it because it was so small. Asbestos, you see, is microscopic. So there could be fibers floating in the air right now and us not know it. It takes about 4 days for one little fiber to drop from here to the floor in a complete vacuum. It is so small. If one of the fibers happens to get into a cell as the cell is dividing and messes up the DNA, then that can be a cancer. Asbestos has been strongly linked to mesothelioma. The only thing that causes mesothelioma is asbestos exposure. It's been strongly linked to lung cancer. Of course, we know that lung cancer can be caused by other things. If you're exposed over a long period of time to industrial amounts of asbestos, you're 10 times more likely to get a lung cancer than if you're not. If you or someone you love suspects that you have a disease that's been caused by asbestos, and that could be mesothelioma, lung cancer, gastrointestinal cancer, which would include esophageal, stomach, or colon, or if you have asbestosis, which is basically the functioning of the lungs decreases because there's been interstitial scarring. Give us a call. You can look us up at asbestoslaw.com. You can call us at 1-888-MESO-FIRM and tell us about your situation, and we will delve into it and find out where your exposure came from. A lot of times it's obvious. People who work in refineries or plants where there's a lot of heat, there's been a lot of asbestos in there, especially during the 50s, 60s, and 70s. So give us a call and we'll figure out where your exposure came from. We'll do the work medically to find out what caused your disease, whether it is the cancer or the asbestosis, and we'll get to the bottom of it.